What the hell? What are we doing? Are we having fun? Are we having fun, guys? Are we? Are we having a blast? Is it time for a hootenanny? I guess it is. We are having so much fun here, let me tell you. Me and Finn and Oreo, the standard poodle that I'm babysitting. We are having a blast. It's about, what, 3, 4 in the morning? This is where the real fun can be had. So anyway, got some packages in. Same seller as last time, so everything's in baggies. Basically, long story short, we got some pretty cool stuff, but most of it's numismatic, not silver hauls, unfortunately. Yeah. Now, there are some silver hauls, and we're going to cover those. Actually, quite good ones, really. But mostly, we got copper and bronze here. And copper nickel. So we'll start there. Copper nickel. So got this for 79 cents. It's not worth anything really, but there's holes. There's a little nick in it. Anyway, pretty cool coin. Interesting shape. The face value on it's 60 cents, and I paid 79, so 19 over its actual currency value. 19 cents. I don't know. Don't ask me. Truth is, I was trying to get more lots so that I could divide the shipping up. All right. So, got some old 1-cent coins. Yep. Oodles and oodles of them. So, if you're into old George V pennies that aren't actually pennies, they're 1-cent coins, right? Then, yeah, these are the coins for you guys. You're gonna love these. This one's got some luster on it. So this one's a good bit nicer than the first one you saw. Yeah. Purdy, very purdy. And those were $1, whatever $2 Canadian is. Dollar something. US. So $1 Canadian each. How about that? Alright, we're going to put them in flips, guys. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, this one's minty, or something close to it. So, I'm okay with that. See? Check it out. Yeah, that's minty. Or something really close to minty. Now, think about it. That coin's 101 years old. 101 years. Isn't that crazy? Like, I knew people born when that coin was made. Like, I've known them in my life. Not just casually met them either. I mean, I actually know them. Okay. Now, these coins are supposedly CAD errors. I don't know what a CAD error is, but we're about to find out. It's something to do with the date. Double date or something. We're going to check it out. Anyway, no one bid on these either, so standard $2 Canadian. But supposedly there's some kind of double die on the date, or CAD, whatever that is. I'm not an error coin guy. Well, there went that, huh? Non-error coin guy. Not really my bag. But supposedly something happened that's makes these special. I don't know what it is. I don't see it, but I don't have a magnifying glass. And I don't plan on getting one. Just for George the Sixth penny. It's not even in all that great a shape. But, you know, you guys can tell me what you see in your in the comments. Yeah, this one's even, yeah. This one's even got a dent in it. Is that the error? It looks like post-mint damage to me, right along the face there, right under the R. Hell, who knows? It might have been where I just dropped it, but I don't believe so. No. This looks like it's been defaced, actually. Like someone scratched it. Something. See that? All in there. Like someone took a nail to it or something. Anyway, not exactly sure what about there. You win some, you lose some, guys. But, you know, what are we going to do? Send it back? I guess we could do that. What you got? Tell me in the comments, what would you do? What would you do? Oh, I'm always interested in what you guys say. So, I think I'm grabbing nickel-sized holders, but putting pennies in them. That's okay. Alright, this is the nice one. I don't know what we paid for here. Look at those bruises on the edge. Now, this is not the one I just dropped. The one I dropped was already jacked up. But we do have to stop dropping coins. Alright, so I'm going to say Canadian errors. That's what they're saying these are, Canadian errors. I don't know what the error is. So, you tell me, what's the error? I don't see it. Honestly, it doesn't matter. I just bought some of these lots just to pad out the shipping. Alright, these look circulated, so we're not going to worry. These are 1932 to 1936 Canadian pennies. And they've been circulated pretty well. They're not in bad shape or nothing. But we're not going to, send these in to get graded or nothing. You get the idea. There's 5 of these. There's people still alive today that rock these puppies. There's little kids going to get candies. And they're all in fine condition. This one's got some bruising on the edge, looks like. Anyway, these little kids, they went to the store and got some candy using these coins, and one of these coins will get you quite a bit of candy. All right, a lot more than probably get you close to what $1 would get you today. Isn't that sad? Yeah, isn't that something? Pretty sad. Those are dime. I think that's a dime. Yeah, that's a dime flip. Dime flip. That's what it is. Dime flip. Son, get a grip. Yep. So, I don't know why, but I just put everything in flips, guys. You never know. You never know. Why not? Flip, flip, flip it. Flip it real good. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's stop using our nickel holders. Let's actually find some penny holders. Huh? Wouldn't that be an idea? That's an idea. I like it. Let's see. Maybe these are it. Are you it? I don't know. Nickels. You know, I should just use the nickel holders, because when do I buy nickels? You know, the truth is, guys, there are certain sizes of coins I don't get in the silver game. And, that is too small, so clearly dime size. Yeah, there's no need for nickel holders in this game. They're one of the least used, most useless, I would say, sizes of holder. Flip. Yep. Not gonna do much for me in the silver game. And certainly not. I have plenty of them. And that's the thing. You buy an assortment of flips. I don't know if you guys have been through this. You buy an assortment of flips and you run out of certain ones first. Now, for me, the ones that are impossible to keep a hold of are right here. Yeah, this side. You see, if I had more of these, I would start putting these coins in these flips. But we're down to two of those flips. Now, I have a whole metric duty ton of nickel flips. I do use quarter-size flips quite often. 10-cent coin flips pretty often. Nickel flips I don't use. What am I going to use them on? I think a 5 shilling coin from Austria would be the only coin that really that's silver, that really needs a nickel flip, right? Because that and war nickels, which, are you going to put those in a flip? Are those flip-worthy coins? I guess they could be, you know. Hey, penny for your thoughts. Penny for your thoughts. So, we got some pennies. Yep. And if you guys stick around, I promise we'll make this all worth your while. Well, it might take a little while, but we're going to make this worth your while. Yep. Because at the end of the rainbow here, I got some real steals. But we got to get to the end of the rainbow. And you guys are just going to have to suffer through just like I do. Now, you see this? They come in a bag. Some of these are mint condition coins. Just rubbing up against one another in a bag. Isn't that just terrible? Yeah. So like this one. Look at this. Now you see the condition of that coin. Right? It's a nice coin. It's chilling in a bag with everything else. So this was 3 farthings for 3 Canadian dollars. All right. Isn't it lovely? Yeah. So I figured for $3 Canadian, this coin alone was worth the lot. Now, I could be wrong. You guys can tell me in the comments. But, yeah. Oh, here. This is an old Edward the VII. Farthing. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not as nice as that George V, but Definitely not a bad coin. Probably, again, by itself, worth as much as I paid for the whole lot. And I was padding out my shipping costs because the shipping cost was flat no matter what I bought. Now I get to take these coins and divide them by my shipping costs, and well, you'll see. So here's another Jorge V. This one's not particularly nice or anything. It's not in bad shape. You gotta admit, these Britannias are pretty cool. Yeah, Britannia coins are mighty nice. Mighty nice. Yeah, Britannia, or whatever. Brittany. Let's call her Brittany. Is that insulting? Am I insulting a goddess? No. You know, there's a certain poetic justice in that, isn't there? Yeah. So, before Lady Liberty became so cool, we had Columbia, didn't we? And Britannia is kind of an idea, isn't it? The nobler, higher ideal of England. I am getting very mad at these very bad staples. That's another thing, staples. Well, long story short, my staples were misplaced, so I'm using these very old staples. Very short staples that don't. I've just gone through 4 staples and couldn't get a proper penetration here. Sometimes you have to pound it really hard. Yep, there it went. Sorry about that, guys, but my sterling coin went for a flying somersault. Now, that was a separate buy. The sterling, those are from the Virgin Islands. They're very pretty, aren't they? Got these just above melt. Yeah, just above melt. So, I'm cool with that. About, what was it? About $31 an ounce. I know that doesn't sound like just above melt, but when you consider the mintage on these proofs, it's cool. It's just above melt in my eyes. And they are proofs, and I'm just hold that thought. Proofs. Proof that you can get proofs. I'm a little teapot, short and stout, and fire the cannons, boys. Anyway, where were we? Yes, farthings. Very far from my mind, but very cool. So we got 3 farthings at $1 Canadian per farthing, I believe it was. Where's the nice, the nice farthing. Look at that. Yeah, there. Okay, now, the other thing we got came already in a holder, along with the pens, is this lovely, lovely George V, third shilling. That is fake AF. Yes, that's right. For $10 Canadian. I think that's $7.50 in US. I procured a circulating contemporary counterfeit coin. So that's 4 C's. And it is legit. It's a real fake. And this would have been used to buy stuff. And these were actually milled. And counterfeiting was big business back in the 1820s. And this is a pretty good fake. Pretty decent. If you look at it compared to a real one, you'd see real quick how fake it is. Hold that thought. You know, I actually have an 1820 shilling, but I'm not digging for it. This, as I said, is a pretty good fake. You see it? Now, if you look, though, they're not the same size. They're not the same thickness. All right? And if you look at the reverse, if you actually look at it, you can see how fake it is. The little frillies on the side, for example. Look at the frillies. See how they're not right? So I'll put them side by side for you. You see this frilly? You see that frilly? Look at the little end, the tail end. You see the difference? I grabbed this one because they're worn in a... So actually, this one's more worn, but you see the difference? Look at the top of the crown. For another big difference. But anyway, it's a decent fake. Like if you were just gradually looking at this, look at the neck. See that difference in that neck? You see that? That's another huge difference. The face, the mouth. Yep. The letters. Look at the letterings. Look at that DG. Look at the 3. Look at the R's. Big difference in the R's. The O's. Everything. But, at a casual glance, this looks pretty good. Oh, and they don't weigh right. This will weigh right. This will not. So, if we put this on the scale, it's going to be big different city. But, there you go. So, there's a cool counterfeit shilling. We like those. For $7.50. Although I don't know how good of a deal that is, considering, you know, it seems a bit pricey, honestly, but I'll give you for instance. So, here's the real thing that I got for $9. Okay, so these are both the same year, so we can compare apples to apples. Even though the coin type, it's identical to the other one I showed you. Same differences. Are they popping out to you now? Can you really look at that date? That date's all kinds of wrong. There you go. The frilly. See the frilly? Right there. Totally different frillies. Yep. The letters were wrong. These are bigger, fatter. Anyway. At a casual glance, though, you'd never know the difference. And that's what they were counting on with these. So anyway, I don't know. It's probably more likely I got a really good price on the shilling. Because I bought it when silver was 30-something an ounce and nobody was looking for shillings. So people were buying ASEs at $30, $35. Which, oddly enough, you know what I think about it? ASEs are going for that now. And this is where things get a little crazy, guys. So, that's about the right size holder. Okay. This coin cost me $15. or $20 Canadian, something like that. $18 Canadian, I don't know. So we're not going to touch this one. We're just going to show it off. All right. So this is a minty, delicious halfpenny from 1907 or 1902. Anyway, that's a $15 coin. And the book on it, assuming it's not minty and it's AU, the book on it's about $25. So, not my best deal ever, but if it comes out minty, it's actually worth a fair bit more than that. It's definitely a nice coin. And it's good to have nice things. 1902. The halfpenny. So, there it is, guys. There it is. Huh. Now, moving right along. So that was a big purchase. Those were, like I said, this was a numismatic lot right here. The old Numies lot. But here was another couldn't resist pack of farthings here. You know how I love farthings. I don't really love farthings. But why not? It was like $2 Canadian for the lot. And this one's shiny and pretty. So 1953. How old were you in 53? So, you know, a minty 53 farthing is probably worth $2 Canadian or whatever this lot costs. I don't know. I don't really care. I thought it was cool, so I grabbed it. Frustration. So, yeah, good staples, guys. Next time I go to the store, I'm gonna grab all the good staples. Alright, I got down to a science now. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Now we'll have to flatten these staples out. Ooh. Okay. And filling out the lot, we got a 1955. You know, with some toning. Here's a 37. Isn't that a cute design, though, with the little Tweety bird? 1950. Yep. So, you know, think about how old these are now compared to, you know, these are 70-year-old coins. Some of these. A lot of these. Some are older than that. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright. Yep. Cool little farthing. And why not? Why not have farthings, right? You know, if the world should ever collapse, copper coins, you know, are going to be worth having. Actually, any coin. Because a lot of people don't realize this. Most of our money is digital. Even base metal coins like this are going to have value. Because you can use them for wire tubing. You can make it steel. You know, if you had enough pennies like this, you could melt them down and, you know, create things with them. So they at least have that base metal industrial use value. All right, so our last farthing is in the flip. Yeah, so yeah, coins made of metal. Now that's not to say that makes these worth buying. That's not what I'm saying. They're made of metal. They're real. They're not abstract ideas. They're not. Their value is not based on the goodwill and faith of anything. It's based on the metal they're made out of. Good, honest value. So even though copper is a base metal, there's still value. You know, that's the thing people don't get. I think there's value. If you get them at the right price, preferably face, they're worthwhile, worth having. Can't think of any exceptions, really. The only problem is they take up space, right? So it takes a lot of space to store all your base metal coins, and that space could be used on precious metals. That's the big argument against that. Guys, you've gone through 31 minutes of this crap, so we have to oogle a little more. Britannia. Realize why we're doing this. Hi, Britannia. So this was a $50 Canadian purchase. And it's what got me started on this lot. So after purchasing this, the seller said, I can combine your stuff. This is for all the whole kit and caboodle here. This is it. This is the one. So 1922B Swiss 5 franc coin. 1922B. These are exceedingly rare. Exceedingly so. And it's a pretty nice one, I'd say. $50 Canadian. This feels a good bit heavier than the 30s version. For that, I got this. So let's compare and contrast. I had no idea this coin was this much bigger. Let's put these puppies side by side. It's pretty crazy different. Do you see that? Isn't that something? Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yeah. So anyway, that's the difference, guys. That's the difference. So, yeah. So I paid $6.44 for this one. And I paid $50 Canadian for this one. Huh. That is something. It really is. So we're going to put that in a flip. It's going to be amazing. It came in a little baggie. All right. Yeah, it came in a little baggie like God, man, that thing barely fits in the dollar. That is just, it's like a shooting medal size coin. I did not realize that when I purchased it. I had no idea it was that big. So that's really cool. So well, I'm not even gonna try to do this with these jankety staples. No. Well, guys, we got it. Yep. We got it. It's in like Flynn. That was there when I got it. So there it is, guys. We're almost done. I think we might be. Oh no, the best part. I forgot the best part. I don't think we have time for the best part. Well, anyway, guys, I got some silver under melt, and we'll do that in the next video, I guess. Isn't that nice? It's pretty, I think. Let me know in the comments what you think. Take care.